this was simply too big of part of my childhood for me not to make a video about. So I went to my comic book shop this morning, and I found that it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I was like, so what, it's another relaunch. And then I noticed this. That says Eastman. He's one of the original creators of the Turtle comics back in like the 80s. Lariat's not on here, who used to write them, but that's alright. No, he used to do the art. Now, something that you might notice is that this is red, and this is Donatello. During the original comics, besides, like, after they stopped being in black and white, all the Turtles only had the red bandanas, because you were able to differentiate them from art style and their weapons. But when they got turned into, like, the TV show, which what introduced me to Turtles, because I was a little kid back then, were the colored bandanas, which is why, when I saw this, I was like, that's Donatello with the red bandana, like the originals. And I was like, wait, is this a remake of the first ones, or is it a complete relaunch? Now, I haven't actually had time to read this thing, but from what I can tell, the artwork's a bit different, but it is, in fact, a relaunch. They're retelling all the stories, like, I can see April, and Casey Joan appears at the end of this. But I am amazed, and I'm so stoked this is happening, and Turtles is such a big part of my youth that I'm really glad it can, like, come back with some of the original, with the original writer, rewriting the story for a new generation, and you're just stoked. Love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, my favorite cartoon growing up, second to Batman was the only other show I really liked, and I always liked Turtles better than Batman, so super stoked for a part of my childhood to come back to me. Donatello cover, I shouldn't turn my camera. But yeah, Donatello cover. I also found out on the first page of this, it says that Sam Keith, one of my favorite comic book artists, also made a cover for the first issue. So I might be looking for that, maybe not. Anyways, I'm going to go. Bye. Look at Sammy. What are you doing? What are you doing?